very good afternoon. Right, ladies and gentlemen, may we please be upstanding for the national anthem. Good afternoon once again, and you're all warmly welcome to ARIS's secondary graduation of 2018-2019 academic year. Now, it's estimated that this year alone, about 840,000 high school students will be graduating here in Africa. And I can be quite confident in saying we're the only ones holding our ceremony today, because it's a Sunday, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you it's going to be a fun-filled program, and I'm pleased to see many parents, teachers as well, SMT. Pleased to see we have some invited guests who I will be talking about very shortly through the program. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to invite Miss Zainab Sude Guvendik, who's going to be giving us a welcome address. A rather resilient student who's grown confident and confident through the days. Welcome, Sude.
Good evening, Director, Head of School, Administration, Faculty, dear parents, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an epic day. Now, graduates, I don't know if you know me, if you still know me, I'm Sude. We went to Arian together. Good old times. In fact, I'm having a déjà vu right now because the last time I stood in front of a crowd was during my farewell speech as the outgoing head girl. Yeah, that day, I remember how Madam Opana and Dr. Fatima had warned me not to cry or make them cry at graduation. I think we got some tissue boxes here for you. Feel free. While I gave my last speech as the outgoing head girl, I looked at my friends' beaming faces, like I'm doing right now, and I gave my speech. As I looked at them, I remember how I joined them 4 years ago, how welcoming and how friendly their faces were. I just felt like they were a family and they were meant for me. I still see the same expressions in their faces, their eyes shining and giving that mocking look. Calm down, guys. I'm not going to be humble about this, but I doubt you could find any class that's as united, friendly, and attractive as us. To start with, I want to give a big congratulations to everyone for being here today. The world we live in is plagued with dangers. Global warming, political crisis, TOK, ISIS, IB, and despite all the odds, we still managed to complete this ambitious journey. Wow, I'm getting emotional. Here we are, graduating tonight. Can you imagine? As Charles Dickens put it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. The class of 2019 has undoubtedly been one of the most unpredictably outstanding classes in Al-Rayan's history. Why? We've earned the highest amount of scholarships, more than any other batch. And in our years at ARIS, the footballers of our class have brought the highest number of caps and trophies and medals and all of that. So thanks, guys. And our art students also, they had one of the best, most outstanding art exhibitions in Ghana. I mean, despite all of this, we've also had our fair share amount of disappointments and breakdowns. I can't forget how determined we were to meet our already deadlines, as Mr. Howell put it. And that even led us to spend nights at school. We were night schooling to finish some of them, and we had a great amount of experience there. Additionally, receiving rejections from universities like Stanford and Harvard. Oh, come on, there are a lot of American students. Hearing Mr. Emil's motivational talks, which began with, no. It's not true, they didn't deserve you. That totally increased our resilience in dealing with all the negativity in our lives. And this evening, I've been tasked with a simple mandate to welcome all of us. As such, I'll leave the rest of the team-provoking statements to our valedictorian. So, as not to divert, on behalf of the 2019 International Baccalaureate Diploma Graduation Class, I would like to welcome all of you who have gathered here to witness this historic moment in our lives. Welcome, Akwaba, Ahlan wa sahlan bikum, Khush geldiniz, Swagat, bienvenue. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better than that. We can do better. Thank you so much, Miss Zainab Sudey. She's indeed a communicator. If you ask me, that's her ideal learner profile attribute. She's a great communicator. She has set the ball rolling by welcoming all of us, and so at this point, I want to invite the director, in the person of Dr. Fatma Odeimat, who doubles as a board member of ISA, to give her address. Dr. Fatma, a lot of applause, please.
Sudey, I warned you. Yes, but this is a day of joys and a day of many joys and a day of many tears. So, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of India, Mr. Yadav, Mrs. Richa Rao, Board of Trustees, beloved ARIS community, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third Al Rayyan International School High School graduation ceremony. Please let me begin by congratulating you all. If you're here with us today, then it means that every one of you has played a big role in the journey of our graduates. They are here in their gowns, ready to receive their certificates and diplomas because of you. I would like to first ask all parents and guardians to please stand up. Parents, please stand up. And let us appreciate all your efforts with a big round of applause. You've done well. Thank you. ARIS faculty and admin, ARIS staff, please stand up. Every one of you. And let us value all your dedication and hard work with every one of our graduates. Thank you. I also feel very proud to notice that some of our alumni are also here among us today. So please stand up and let us welcome you back into the Eagle's Nest. And I really look forward to seeing more and more of you among us here. Thank you so much. Keep coming back. Now, for our main focus, Class of 2019. This year has been quite an overwhelming year, not only for you as graduates, but for everyone in the ARIS community. Always remember the year of your graduation as the year ARIS celebrated its 15th anniversary. So we had double celebrations this year. The year we also kicked off our Vision 2025. This year, we also began our new construction project to bring together both campuses on the East Legon site. This is the year also that ARIS became a full IB continuum school, offering the PYP, MYP, and DP, thanks to every one of you. And not to forget that we are on our way to becoming the first school in all of Africa to offer all 4 IB programs. So we also became an IBCB candidate school this year. As much as we have had many moments this year to come together and celebrate our achievements, in 2019 we also have experienced loss, despair, and many struggles. But what makes the ARIS community special is that we have come together to support, comfort, and console each other. We shared our strength, we shared our sorrows, our joys, and our triumphs in the true sense of a family, the ARIS family. To the class of 2019, the class who believed they could, so they did. All that I can say is that you are definitely leaving a big emptiness behind. We will miss you so much. You are a class we will remember for a very long time. And we all know why. But wherever you go, I'm sure you're gonna leave behind a big impact indeed. For many months now, I've been thinking about what to share, what to tell you on your last day with us. In the true essence of international mindedness, I decided to share with you the Japanese secret to a happy and long life. It took me many years after graduating high school to connect with the meaning of my life, the true essence of my raison d'être, the purpose of my life. It took me 3 university degrees and 7 different jobs, actually, and the journey still continues. I really hope that whatever I will share with you tonight will actually help you through your own life journey. Sooner or later, you'll find yourself asking this question: what is the meaning of my life? Why do some people know exactly what they need to do, while others languish in confusion? This is where the Japanese have arrived at the word ikigai, a concept which translates to a reason for being. Why are we to be or not to be, basically? And it's believed to be the formula for a happy and long life. Actually, that's it. If you can look at the screen. So the Japanese believe that everyone has an ikigai, and it is the long, in-depth, and important search for self and finding ikigai that one brings satisfaction and meaning to one's life. So the way it works is quite simple, and I really can't understand why it took me 22 years to actually see that. There are 4 categories that you need to keep in mind while finding your purpose in life. So you need to look at that which you love to do, that which you are very good at doing, and that which you can be paid for. Yeah, you need to be paid for to be happy. That which the world needs. And this really makes me happy when I see the value that we have of service, Because honestly, your whole purpose of life is not complete if you don't believe what you're doing is creating a change and a transformation in the world and the people around you. So this kind of 4 things connect in different ways. So if you're doing what you love and which you're very good at, this constitutes your passion. If you're doing what you're good at and which you're paid for, this constitutes your profession. If you're doing what you're paid for and what the world needs, you're following your vocation. And if you're doing what you love and what the world needs, then this is your mission. And it's only when the 4 of them align, when the 4 of them completely connect, is where you link up and you truly connect to your ikigai, the true meaning of your life. Modern life estranges us more and more from our true nature, making it very easy for us to lead lives lacking in meaning. Powerful forces and incentives like money, power, attention, success, peer pressure distract us on a daily basis. Do not let them take over your life. Follow those things you enjoy and get away or change those you dislike. Connect with your intuition and curiosity. They are very powerful internal compasses. And keep busy doing the things that fill you with meaning and joy. It doesn't need to be a big thing. We might find meaning and happiness in being good parents, in tending to our gardens, or in helping our neighbors. There are actually 10 rules for you to be able to connect to that ikigai, and it's rules that you need to implement in your life. And believe me, Japan has the highest number of what they call them centenaries, so people who live beyond 100 and 100, one of them lived to 130 years. So this is coming out of really good wisdom. And I believe Dr. Funke will be very happy if I share these 10 rules. I'm sure actually these are the rules she would want to share with you. So rule number 1, stay active. Do not retire. Those people who give up things they love doing and do well lose their whole purpose of life. So actually in Japanese, there's no word for retirement. They don't retire. Until the last day of their life, they keep doing the things that give them strong meaning to their life. Take it slow. I know how hard it is in this world of ours. But being in a hurry is inversely proportional to quality of life. When you leave urgency behind, life and time take a new meaning. You start seeing things around you never thought were there. So take it slow. Diet. Don't fill your stomach. Less is more when it comes to eating for long life. The Japanese believe in the rule of 80%. And that's as much as how much you need to fill your stomach, to its 80%. You should never be fully satisfied. Surround your friends for yourself with good friends. Hashtag good, highlight, bold, underline, whatever you want. Good friends. Friends who always help you be better. Get in shape for your next birthday. Exercise. And you only need to do mild exercise. That's what the Japanese believe in. You don't need to do that high impact running things. It's just about walking around, tending to your garden, taking care of yourself. That's all it takes. Do not sit behind your computer or tablets all day long. Smile. A cheerful attitude is not only relaxing, it also helps you make friends. And you'll need new friends wherever you're going. We should never forget what a privilege it is to be in the here and now, in a world so full of possibilities. Reconnect with nature. Though we all live in villages, cities now, humans are made to be part of the natural world, and we should reconnect with it as often as possible to recharge our batteries. So don't forget your gardens, don't forget to go visit parks. But really, it might be a joke, but really you need that. You need to connect with nature. Give thanks. And be appreciative for everything that you have, from the air you breathe, the food you eat, to your friends, your family, to everything that brightens your days and makes you lucky to be alive. Because we are lucky to be alive, despite our challenges, despite our sorrows. It's a world full of possibilities. Live in the moment. It's the only thing you've got. Do not worry about the future, and do not, worry about the past. You can do nothing about them. Today is actually all you've got. So make the most of it. Number 10, and most importantly, follow your ikigai. There is passion inside every one of you, a unique talent that makes you and gives meaning to your life and drives you to share the best of yourself until the very end. If you don't know what your ikigai is yet, your mission is to discover it and to connect with it. And that's the best thing about life, because it's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's all about the journey. Class of 2019, as you get ready to leave ARIS and possibly the comfort of your parents' home, remember to always be our golden eagles who are ready to face adversity and never shy away of challenges. Remember to always live by the ARIS values of change, service, and greatness. Remember to always inspire, empower, and transform for a better world. More importantly, always come home. Come back home for some pampering and care. And please remember that ARIS will always be that, your home. Jalal, Ali, Bayan, Mariana, Sahar, Mohammed, Sarah B, Sarah H, Jonathan, Jay, Nawal, Anushka, Juju, Sude, Medhat, Abdullah, Namat, Phoebe, Krishna, Abdurrahman, Amandeep. Did I forget anyone? No. We would like to wish you all a happy, long, and purposeful life beyond the walls of ARIS. Soar high, golden eagles, soar to new heights, and let the world be your nest. Thank you.
Profound thanks, Dr. Fatima, for that very inspiring speech. Judging by the intensity of the applause, I'm not sure if it's the students, the parents, or the teachers who are happiest at this point about this graduation. It has really been a unique journey. Next, we have a performance by Shika Jaswal and the ARIS Band entitled Time to Say Goodbye.
Let's do it better for them. Let's do it better for them. That is the ARIS Band. Thank you so much for the doses of soothing music you have treated us to. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in their lives, they are about stepping out to colleges and to the world. And it's important that we allow people who have been where they are yet to go to give them some words of wisdom. As such, we are inviting one of your very own to give you some words of wisdom. She was with us in ARIS, and she's out there in the world, in college. So I want to invite Miss Hannah Salimusa to give us some words of wisdom.
Good day to you all. I would like to take the time to welcome our teachers and staff, our honorable, esteemed guests, and our ARIS community. Thank you for joining us. And ARIS mothers and fathers, it is my utmost joy and honor to be here with you all and to share this moment of time with not only you, but with your children with whom I have this experience with. A wise man once told me that I get to decide how I feel about anything because the willpower of the mind is stronger than you can imagine. And a wise woman once advised me that who thinks with only his mind, with only his heart and not his mind, is doomed to suffer. And with that put in practice, you get to choose how you feel about criticism and filter out the negative ones and to accept and learn from the constructive ones. Because you want to become a better version of yourself. Professionally accept and listen to people's perspectives, even if they do not correlate with yours. Learn from others and be humble and be respectful. Don't be afraid to give, because how you give will determine whether it's going to be good karma or bad karma when it comes back to you. Eagles, some of you are not sure what to do at this end, and some of you are about to embark on new beginnings. It's all right. Either way, we wish you all the best. And I hope that when you do embark on your beginning, you will be following and studying something that you're passionate about. Remember, you cannot compare yourself to anyone. What is meant for you cannot be meant what is meant for you may not be what is meant for someone else. You are not them. So be confident in yourself. You all have your own pace. You would be amazed how things can change from here on out. The advice I had to constantly give myself and was given was to be patient. You are the future, so question what you can change even slightly. All that matters is that you do your best and leave the rest to God, and you will bear the fruits of your efforts. Take the time to pay attention to yourself, see what are your strengths and weaknesses, accept your flaws, and love yourself. I'm not saying to be narcissistic or overconfident, but just enough to motivate yourself to take a stand, to take risks, and have the courage to try and learn new things. But don't be doing anything illegal abroad, I advise you. Parents, keep in mind that time spent planning is not time lost. It's not wasted. Let your eagles rest their wings if they have to. They have been working very hard to fly, that even if they continue working onto the success that you envision for them, it is at the risk of their own mental and emotional health. Don't just visualize success, Aim for happiness, aim for love, aim for trust and understanding. Remain grateful for good health and another day to show each other how much you love each other. The IB has benefited me both academically and attitude-wise. I definitely made my first year easier by studying the IB, and it equipped me with the academic skills, and I found that there were classes that I was way ahead of, and that there were some times where I did find it challenging and I did learn new things as I adapted to the environment and system of my university. A word to Dr. Fatma, our mother eagle. ARIS has blossomed under your care, and so have you along with us. It is inspiring to see learning does not end. We keep learning and self-improving even as we grow older, be it through education, jobs, relationships, and even becoming parents. You set that wonderful example, and so may Allah protect you and the amazing group of teachers and staff dedicating their time to education. My education in ARIS has always been one I am proud of. In the light of recent events, ARIS proved to me yet again that it is indeed the second home and family that I and my brothers have spent our youths in. Before Malik's passing, he thanked his teachers for their help and support. And there was one he saw like a second mother to him. Madam Alpana, thank you for supporting him when his parents were lost with worry at how to let him reach his potential. On behalf of my family and I would like to thank ARIS, its management, its staff, its teachers, and even its students. Thank you all very much for the love, prayers, and support you have overwhelmed us with. I'm sure my little brother is just as grateful. May Allah have mercy on his soul. My name is Hana Saleh Musa. I graduated from ARIS in July 2017 after a gap year of learning a new language, working, and also gaining adult experiences in 2018. I have completed my first academic year at Istanbul Şehir University in Turkey in 2019, majoring in political sciences and international relations. Thank you all for your time.
I think a standing ovation is appropriate at this point. Let's stand and give her some more applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the strength and courage she's displayed. You may take your seats. And Hannah, we are indeed thankful to have you also in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I will be inviting a student who is probably one of the most exceptional that I have personally encountered, who is going to be delivering the valedictorian speech. With a round of applause, let's all welcome Mr. Muhammad Ali.
Excuse me, I'm just a bit nervous. Parents, teachers, and my dear friends, this is it. We're in the end game. Finally, we have reached this stage where we can celebrate our achievements and hold dear our memories. Yet, I still remember our small little morning chats. Even the laughter in the school corridor still rings in my ears, and our friendships still resonate in my entire being. And these memories go way back, from our first days in school to our last day of exams. I can never forget those days where we stayed after school to finish our assignments. I can never forget those 10 minutes before exams where we tried to cram in anything we could. I can never forget those days where we laughed, we cried, we endured, because those days were everything. They molded us into who we are. Every single sleepless night, every single second we practiced, every single letter in our book is our pride. Although most of us must have thrown away our books by now, so yeah. And our teachers can testify that we took the opportunity given and grasped it. But we will testify that we could have not done it without our teachers. And I can talk about many teachers, every single teacher here, I can talk about them and how they contributed to our success. I can talk about, for say, Madam Dorinda, our homeroom teacher. Who supported us endlessly every morning with smiles and laughs. I could talk about Mr. Eddie, our lab technician, who helped us tirelessly in our experiments. Or about Mr. Bobila and Mr. Afrim. Our strong and dedicated math teachers. I could talk about Mr. Brew and his routine motivational speeches. I mean, come on, we all love Mr. Brew's speeches, like. I mean, his speeches are so, like, invigorating to the soul. After hearing just one, you can get excited about anything. You can get excited about being a doctor, being a lawyer, being homeless and unemployed, anything. And so, I could talk about every teacher here today. And I want to say to the teachers here that the graduating class of 2019 says thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We will never forget your undying wisdom and support. And we will always remember our eternal guiders, Dr. Fatma and Madam Alpana. Many of us have witnessed changes in the school for many years, and we know firsthand the effort they put in to develop our school environment. And truly, we are truly grateful for every one of those lectures you have given us. Some of them were long, some of them were deep, some of them were painful, emotionally. And even if you forget them, we will never forget those lectures. And just as similar as our gratitude towards the school faculty, the school, and the teachers, is our gratitude towards our parents. They are the ones who saw us through every high and low of our lives. Every parent here has relentlessly supported their children, while one way or the other. And we, the graduating class of 2019, would like you to know that no matter where we go for university, whether it is some unknown, faraway land, or we're right by your doorsteps, the physical distance between us will never affect the fact that we love you. And finally, at this point, I can say that we can be proud. We are here now because of all of our efforts. The efforts of the teachers, the efforts of the parents, and the efforts of us, the graduates. The graduating class of 2019 carries beautiful memories in their hearts. So do not take this graduation as a sign for the end of bygone days, but take it rather as a signal for new beginnings. So when you leave here, do not carry any more regrets or burdens or anything of that sort. You should leave here anew and afresh. And no matter how far each of us gets from one another, I'm sure we will all meet again in life. But we better. And now, one more time, on behalf of the graduating class of 2019, we want to say to the teachers, to the school, and to the parents, we love you 3,000. Thank you.
A round of applause for Ali. We love you 10,000. We love you 10,000, trust me. That was a good one, Ali. We appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we have Association of International Schools in Africa Award. And let me give us a little background to that. Before I introduce Dr. Fatima to give her speech, I mentioned that she was made a board member of the Association of International Schools in Africa this year. I thought we were going to clap. The eagle is soaring higher above the clouds, and so are our responsibilities, our leadership roles, infrastructure, and all that. The ISA Award of Excellence was established to award excellence, academic excellence and beyond. It was established in 2008 as a way of recognizing and rewarding the achievement of outstanding students in its member schools. The award is conferred to any final year student who can demonstrate high academic results and whose character exemplifies the association's values. The award is given to a student who is able to embrace a worldview which celebrates human unity and diversity. It seeks to understand, appreciate, and promote African cultures through service activities. Student who demonstrates by example the concept of service to the human family either within or outside the school environment. Student who promotes a school environment that is characterized by a sense of hospitality and friendliness, collegiality and community among students and between students and staff. At this point, I will invite the board member of ISA, Dr. Fatima, and Mr. Emil to come here before I introduce the award winner. And so, the Association of International Schools in Africa Award for Excellence 2019 goes to Master Ali Muhammad. Madam Apana, please join them. Please join them.
Ladies and gentlemen, ARIS recognizes the importance of engaging parents in the student's success. In accordance, we have a program which is tailored to suit parents' abilities to get involved with what we do in our school, titled ARIS Versity. A number of parents have distinguished themselves exclusively in this program, and as such, they're being awarded here this evening alongside the graduating class. I'm now inviting Madam Opana, who's going to be calling out the names of the parents who have worked relentlessly and merits this award. Madam Opana, please come forward with a round of applause. Right, ladies and gentlemen, first on the list we have Petit Jean Zerbo. Petit Jean Zerbo. Please come forward. Thank you, Mr. Zebo. Dr. Zebo, I beg your pardon. Next, we have Wolanya Jifa Brown. Many thanks, Mrs. Brown. Last but not least, we have Nosheen Siddiqui. Thank you, Mrs. Siddiqui. And thank you, Madam Opana. You may take your seat. We will now be treated to a video featuring memories. Hopefully we don't have to get the tissues out.
tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will this memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends
But I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. Where the water meets the land, there is shifting in the sand, like the tide that ebbs and flows. Memories will come and go. All of these years when we were here are ending, but I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives.
Isn't this beautiful? You are a very lucky batch. And I'm sure that right from your branch you were told that. And so, a million wishes once again. At this point, we have two ladies coming to join me here to tell us the past, the present, maybe the future. Sarah Barudi, Namat Karum.
Distinguished guests, parents, director of school, head of school, teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to join you here today and to share with you this auspicious, memorable occasion of the third graduation ceremony of Al Rayyan International School. We are at a crossroad where a chapter closes and a new one begins. It has been a long journey for myself. It has been a long journey for my fellow friends who have also been here since 2003 when ARIS was first established. As Benjamin Franklin quotes, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So to all parents here today, bravo. It's a worthy accomplishment for all of us. Again, bravo. It is overwhelming that we now count 15 years from the inception of the school. ARIS has been a home to many of us, literally. We started out in a modest little house in Jauru, where our legacy began. As Helen Caldicott stated, teachers, I believe, are the most responsible and important members of the society because their professional efforts affect the fate of the earth. We have encountered outstanding teachers that will never be forgotten. For all teachers that are not present here today, and for all teachers present here today, thank you for all the hard work and hard effort. We fought insane battles together, and looking at it all, looking at where we started, this is a memorable accomplishment for all of us. You are extraordinary teachers whom we believe will successfully guide the next generation of ARIS.
I mean, Sarah and I have been in this school for a long time. And in all my years of being a student in this institution, I have never met a class that possesses as much history and understanding as this one. They say you can't choose your family, but there is no family that I would choose other than the human beings right there. Sorry, Dad. Now, let us give you a little intel on this family, starting with the oldest.
Jalal. Lamest jokes, I mean, they're so bad that it's literally funny. He loves football with a passion, and he's always laughing. I think I can say Jalal is basically another me when it comes to laughter.
Phoebe Kumi is a girl I have known since the womb. She loves to eat. She is obsessed with One Direction. And finally, she is certified as the class clown. My experience with Mariana is that she loves Latin music. She's the #1 dog lover. I'm sure she wishes her dogs were graduating with her right now. And big surprise, she is definitely one of the shortest girls in class. Nawal is the smallest girl in class. Okay. She loves metal music. I know looks can be deceiving. Yeah, she may be small, but she is fierce. Sahar is one of the nicest people I know. I find her mysterious at times because she's so quiet, but she's extremely kind and she loves to daydream.
Sarah. Trust me, I could narrate so much about Sarah. Sarah is basically my ride or die. She's crazy, wild, a risk taker, brave, but not when it comes with cockroaches. She's got one of the sweetest hearts, and guess what? We've got Bluetooth connection.
Suri is a jumbled up person, if you know what I mean. She's extremely loyal, a great listener, and she should definitely run for president.
Abdul, just to surprise you, Abdul can actually be a gentleman. Clearly, he's one of the tallest. He's very balanced since he's a great footballer, and you'd see Abdul on the football pitch even when we're very close to exam. And he's always so quiet, but he's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Medhat. Definitely the funniest boy in class. He has the mind of a businessman, and now he may be small, but he has the biggest heart.
Namat. I've known Namat for years now, and she's got an exceptional sweetheart that she'll make sure she never hurts anyone. You always catch Namat drawing in class. Sorry, Mr. Brew, I know you've been through a lot. She's basically the mother of the class and beautifully matured.
Juju loves sports. He's always on the football field. And guess what his favorite thing to say is? What to do? Oh, and he can be very charming.
Jay, music producer, tourist, loves brands. Good luck to Jay's father. Aman, he's actually the last to join our batch, but you know, they say save the best for last. He's mysterious, cool, friendly, and respectful. Ali, hands down the smartest in class. NASA should better watch out. Ali and Ketchup lover. Can you believe that when we went on a trip to Amsterdam, Ali actually took his ketchup with him to every restaurant?
Krishna. While birds should be afraid from her, she is afraid of them. She's my drawing partner in class, and she loves jewelry. Abure. He's definitely the tallest one in class. Extremely charming and fiercely loyal because he would do anything for his friends. And fun fact, he loves Fanta.
Mohammed. As we all call him, Hero. He's such a gentleman and always offers help. No doubt, Mohammed, Lancaster is waiting for you. Joey. Loves life, loves cars, loves dogs. Watch Joey snaps and you will for sure wish to go on a ride with him as he loves motorbikes. Bayan. Loves Batman, talkative, loves cartoons. Who still watches cartoons? Well, Bayan does. Most importantly, a good listener. I'm sure her lecturers are waiting for her. Anushka. Always burning people with her humor. Great listener. Future pilot. Anushka, I'm sure you will always consider offering me free trips. Thank you.
Sarah Barudi. Extremely talkative. She's always doing crazy stuff. She loves joy and laughter. Extremely sweet. She's very helpful and she's the grandma of the class. She loves to feed everyone. Just take a visit to her house and you'll know.
Every member of this beautiful family holds so much passion and capability that no other will be able to see. Each and every one of us hold their own different treasure, full of talents and extraordinary features. They say everything comes to an end, but to what extent is this statement actually true? You know, you never know who you will see tomorrow again. Life is full of surprises, and as we humans cannot actually decide an end for anything. I might say goodbye to you today and need you tomorrow. Respect one another and do not ever underestimate one's capability. Also, you never know whose hand you will need tomorrow. Lastly, as Al-Rayyan's historians of class of 2019, we would like to mention the loss of Malik Saleh Musa, as he was one of ARIS' first beginners, just like both Namat and I. His death shocked every ARIS member and brought tears to our eyes. Malik has made history in ARIS, as he had one of the most innocent, enjoyable souls that both the school and his family members will always cherish. May his soul rest in ultimate peace.
As Sarah said earlier, we are at a crossroad where a chapter closes and a new one begins. Thankfully, some of us got the opportunity to begin these chapters of our lives in such great places, such as University of Kent, University of Macalester, Rutgers, and even NYU. Yeah. As we are all getting ready to part ways, just remember this. Bosses don't usually accept notes from your mother, so. But what we really want to say is, be bold enough to use your voice, and brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. We feel so lucky to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard, as Winnie the Pooh said, because we are 100% sure that we will never find a family with such a strong bond like you people. So wherever you go, go with all your heart, because graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You forgot to thank Mr. Ishmael. He lent you his phone after you lost your speech. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you this evening the guest of honor, who is also the Indian High Commissioner to Ghana, in the person of His Excellency Birender Singh Yadav, accompanied by his wife, Mrs. Risha Rao. With a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome. As it comes to So, Sarah, if we can invite you, please, just to give us a few words. Many thanks.
And I am carrying my speech, so. Dr. Fatma Ahmed, Director, Trustees of the Board, Mrs. Alpna, Head of the Secondary School, faculty members, proud parents, and graduating students, and dear friends, a very warm good evening. First of all, let me inform you that we are very happy that India has won the cricket match against Australia today. So the graduating students, when you remember that the graduating ceremony was held on Sunday, also please remember it was on the day when India defeated Australia in the World Cup. And also, those who have passion, like many of the graduating students have been very passionate about football, that today Rafael Nadal also won, I don't know how, like it was 11th or 12th time, the French Open. 12th time. So that also shows that what directors told all of us, that we have to find our ikigai. Like Rafael Nadal, for him it's tennis, 12th time French Open, a Grand Slam. So you all also have to find your ikigai, your passion, and keep on pursuing that. I feel very honored to be here. And let me thank the director and the management for inviting me to be here, joining the graduation ceremony. First of all, I was wondering why me, because I think, but I was told when Madam Alpna came to meet me that there are large number of Indian students in the school and the number is growing year by year. And we are very happy that as ARIS continues to move forward, and this is the 15th year, the Indian students' strength is also increasing in the school. And they are finding the school a good school, and that's why the numbers are increasing. It is truly wonderful to see such bright graduates ready to move on to the next chapter of their lives, bidding adieu to the school and moving on to the future endeavors. Last year was my daughter's graduation, but now I realize that what I missed, somehow because of some issues, I could not attend her graduation ceremony. And now I realize truly what I missed. All those present here should feel very proud at the moment, not only the graduating students, but parents and the teachers as well. For all of you have worked throughout the year, and rather many of the students have been with the school since the beginning, since the grade 1, and they have seen the school grow as they themselves have grown up. You should all feel very proud of yourself at this moment, for high school is a wonderful thing to have been completed, no matter how many night schools you have to do to finish your assignments, how many reminders you must have gotten from your teachers. I remember my daughter used to, even sometimes we used to get email that the assignments are still pending. But the years you have spent in the school, they have given you invaluable lessons, be it regarding the academic courses which you have undertaken, or in other fields of life in terms of extracurricular activities, be it sports, be it music, or be it the friendships. And you will soon realize that these friendships last throughout the life. Even in my phone, the WhatsApp group of the school, which like the class which I was in, is there. And it's only one of the WhatsApp groups which daily gets the WhatsApp messages. So you can remember I graduated in '89, and now WhatsApp and Facebook has made it much easier to reconnect and to be in touch with each other and to relive the memories. And 2 weeks ago, we also received one of the guy clicked their photo. From that time we were not having the digital cameras, so clicked the photo and sent. So we also got a photo of our graduating year in year '89. So dear graduates, be grateful for what you have received, be it in terms of knowledge, experiences, and even those that you would consider sometimes not so good experience, but eventually you would realize that whatever experiences were in the school were to make sure that you get the best of the things, that you put in your best of the efforts so that you are prepared for your next phase of the life. As somebody mentioned, now it is also the phase that you would be moving out of the safety and comfort of your school and of your homes. Many would be moving out to good universities, and also you would be becoming much more independent. So it's very essential that when you are away from the safety zone, that you always remember the good values which your school has taught you, which your parents has taught you, so that whenever there is a situation and you have to make a distinction between right and wrong, the things which comes to your mind should be the values which have been inculcated in your school, so that you take the right decision. And sometimes peer pressure could be very daunting task. So my suggestion and my advice would be that sometimes there was a very famous poet, Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, and his very famous song was Ekla Chalo Re, walk along. So never be tempted into doing anything in which you do not believe. Do not fall into the peer pressure, and always look for what is right and wrong. even if you have to walk alone. This is a privilege that has been bestowed upon you, so be grateful for it, as being part of a multicultural community gives you the qualities of being open-minded, respectful, and tolerant, all of which are essential as you move ahead in your life. Now you're entering the real world, but I think in the school itself, you have been facing the real world. It's not only that, like, since now you're going to college, and people do say that now you'll be facing the real world, but I think the school environment and atmosphere has already exposed you to the real world. Maybe you will be missing the privileges and comforts of your home. But with the independence also comes the responsibility. And as the director mentioned, you will have to find, each one of you will have to find your own ikigai, so that keeps you going on, that keeps you moving, aiming for higher and higher, and so that you do not, at any point of time, are looking for what to do. So I think each one of you is a unique student. Each one has a unique capability, and I think all the address of the director and the students who have spoken, they all have mentioned that each one of you is having something unique. So I think it is for you to nurture that uniqueness, the talent which you have, and to take it to a higher level. Many of you will be moving away from your homes, your families, and all that you consider familiar to another places, and perhaps what feels like another world entirely. No place, remember all of you, that you will still be in the real world, yet you might no longer have the security and comfort of home. Without these, you may find yourself facing unfamiliar and new challenges and problems, and will no longer have the same support system to help you way through them. This, graduates, is where you will have the advantage of your past learnings and experience. Believe in yourself, and moreover, maneuver your way through these problems, graduates, and do not let these get you down, for life is not always how you plan it. And much of this speech was written by my daughter. She's in she's just finished her first year of her college. So I think as you move ahead in your life, and maybe the next class onwards, also look at India as a destination for your higher education. We also have good universities, very competitive. And good quality universities. And I remember when we had to make a call that whether my daughter, she should go to Canada for her graduation in political science and interrelations at British Columbia University, or Toronto, or one more university in UK. And then Richard, she went to India during this intervening period. And as a plan B, we also had been looking for Indian institution, and they paid a visit to the university, and they felt so much at home and so much liked it that she didn't come back, and she took admission in an Indian university. So maybe director, next year onwards, we will be very happy to share information about the higher education in India. And we are also thankful to the management that they have accepted our offer to set up an India corner in their library. We have a project under which all our missions abroad are gifting a set of books. This is called Bharat Se Ek Parichay, or Know India, Connecting India with the World. So we'll be sharing a set of books which could be displayed in the school library, so that students, they can know much more about India. And these books are basically Indian classical books, the translation from different native languages and also from the native languages. So we are thankful to you, and as a symbolic gesture after my remarks and thanks, I'll be presenting you a copy. Rest of the books will reach your school tomorrow. in the end, let me again wish the graduating students all the best, and may you excel in whatever you do. And let me thank the management for inviting us here and joining this university. And the graduates, be the change you want to see in the world. This is the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, and this is his famous quote. So it is in your hands. Whatever you wish to bring the change in the world, you have to bring it yourself. Thank you.
A round of applause for His Excellency. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking to Madam Apana's husband about the game called cricket. I said, I wish I understood this game. And then lo and behold, about 2 weeks or so ago, it was introduced in our school. And so I'm going to have the opportunity to learn this game called cricket and understand it. Ghanaians understand football and football alone. Very well. So thank you very much, Your Excellency. At this point, we'll be inviting one teacher who has been so close to these students here. I can say that she spent most time with you than every other teacher here, any other one, right? Because she spends about 10 minutes with you in the morning, and then she spends how many hours with you in the day, and all that. And she has some words of reflection to share with us. Madame Berilatam, the homeroom facilitator.
Distinguished guests, supportive parents, board members of Al Rayyan International School, the director, the head of school, fellow colleagues, the graduating class of 2019, all protocol observed, good evening. A few weeks before the IBDP examinations, I actually dreamt of this night. Yes, that was my speech. And I shared it with just one person. That was Mr. Howell. His question for me was, do your dreams come true? The good thing about my dreams is that it's usually the opposite. So that was something good for me. In this dream, everyone was running helter-skelter just to make this ceremony perfect. I woke up wondering what this dream meant, but I never figured it out till I actually started writing this speech. It dawned on me that this dream must have been a foreshadow of what my class, the graduating class of 2019, was experiencing in their race to the finish line. I'll explain in a minute. But I must say I'm deeply honored to have been the homeroom teacher for such a distinguished batch of students. With every class of students, there is always something so distinct and captivating. For the class of 2019, it was your ability to embrace and respect your differences. I must commend you for your love and unity that you possess among yourselves. I remember my first lesson with you in 2017, where most of you were nervous, confused, and yet excited about your IB/DP journey. You were uncertain of what to expect or how to achieve your ultimate goal. However, the success of your predecessors served as a motivation, reminding you that you could also make it and be resilient. Through the first academic year, emotions fluctuated with the pressure of homework, IAs, extended essays, CAS projects, TOK. I remember hearing questions like, is this really what our seniors went through? Or, how are we supposed to complete all these tasks when the deadlines are so close. In spite of these rigorous assessments, the class of 2019 forged ahead with determination to succeed. Helen Keller once said, "Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved." And this brings me back to the dream. The dream I had reflected probably the most profound moments in your IBDP journey this final semester. It was certainly a wake-up call, a call to act fast and act immediately. During this semester, every individual student of the graduating class was challenged to face reality, challenged to go a step further, challenged to move from his or her comfort zone to a place of independence, a place of maturity, and a place of potential. It was time to acknowledge that the journey would soon be over, or was it rather a bus stop to your next destination? I know your final semester was the most daunting of all. However, I admired your courage and effort to give it your all, and you did. I still remember students walking in to check if our homeroom was available. "Madam, may I sit here and study? I promise I won't disturb." Those were some very productive hours I witnessed, and once in a while, I would just walk over to make sure you guys were on task, and you were. Through all the obstacles, your beaming smiles and yet whining complaints about climbing the staircase to class were refreshing and humorous moments that I will cherish. Finally, I believe that the journey for you, class of 2019, has only begun. Soar like the great eagles that you are, and continue to make remarkable strides in all aspects of your life, because you have been equipped with the right skills to stand tall. I congratulate you all.
Many thanks for your speech, Madam Dorinda. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come probably to the most paramount moment of the evening. And I now call upon Mr. Howell to help with ushering these students into the next phases of their lives. Mr. Howell, with a round of applause, please. Let's welcome him.
All right. Just before we marched into the auditorium, one of the students, the graduating class of 2019, said, "Mr. Howell, your head is shining." Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, the Director of Arian International School, all protocol observed. Right after the examination on Tuesday, 21st of May, 2019, the following students went around the school thanking their teachers for their support. That was Medhat, Jalal, and Abdul Farouk. On Wednesday, 22nd of May, another batch of students completed their IB journey. And when I went to collect their final papers, they met me with a song. We will rock you. All right. That was Phoebe, Namat, Bayan, and Mariana. Even before the examination, Namat jubilantly entered the examination room, waving her hands in the air, and for a moment I thought the examination was over. I had to virtually gather the courage to tell them to keep quiet so we could start their final paper. That was when I realized that I was awake and not dreaming. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonder-filled journey with this energetic batch of students. We will not talk about their performance today, that is past. I will attempt to give you another side of the wall that most of you parents did not see and probably do not know. As I was thinking about what to say about each of these students, I wanted to write about how each parent influenced their world in a unique way. In fact, I was enjoying what I was writing until I realized that the temperature of the room was increasing. What is happening? I went out to check if the sun had suddenly appeared at 9 p.m., but I only saw the moon. It was then I noticed the name of the next student I was going to write about. It was not so much about the student, but one of the parents whom I wanted to talk about. In fact, there are two parents, anytime they come anywhere near the school, the temperature of the school changes. I'm sorry I cannot mention their names here, so that we will all enjoy the cool atmosphere we are currently enjoying. However, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to say good evening to two parents, Phoebe's mother and Bayan's mother. Believe me, they are not the temperature parents. Well, so I decided to do a research into how the name of each student influences or their lives. May I invite you, may I now invite one of the cutest, the smoothest, and sweetest thing I think that ever happened to ARIS. Dorinda, please join me here. I would want you to read this first one.
Jalal means majesty, which is an attribute of God. Majesty is among other approximate meanings of Jalal, such as dignity, greatness, lordliness, loftiness, and glory to address a royal person like king, lords, emperors, and monarchs.
Jalal. Thank you, Jalal. Muhammad Ali. When I decided to write about Ali, I had to consult two of my colleagues, and I wanted to find out why will a parent name his son Muhammad. And it's obvious that Muhammad Ali have lived up to his name, and I'm sure we all know the name that we are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Muhammad Ali. Bayan. Bayan is a passionate idealist who needs to feel loved. That's Bayan, you want your daily life to include much affection and emotion. Believing in true love, you are willing to wait for Prince Charming your entire life if it is needed. Bayan, but remember that the road towards true love has a few... Ladies and gentlemen, Bayan. Mariana. The name Mariana means honor. And I think that those of you who know Mariana, you realize that she has lived up to her name, an honorable person. Ladies and gentlemen, Mariana Ashton. Saha. Saha, do you know the meaning of your name? Right. Saha means morning, early morning or dawn. And it's a very beautiful name. Saha has lived up to her name. She's such a charming person. She brightens your day when you see her. Ladies and gentlemen, Saha Azizi. Mohammed Barudi. Again, once again, little can be said about the name Mohammed, and I think that those of you, again, who know Mohammed, is such a gentleman, quiet, and very charming. Ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Barudi. Sarah Barudi.
Sarah means pure, untainted. No wonder she comes into class each morning with such beautiful smiles. Jonathan. Jonathan means God has given, or a gift of God. No wonder Jonathan is one of the most caring students in this batch of graduating students.
J. Chandra. J means victory. And anybody who knows the history of J, you know that he has been a very victorious guy. Ladies and gentlemen, J. Chandra. Nawal Chaudhry. How do this one?
Nawal means the gift of God. And so I begin to appreciate and understand why Nawal is always eager to assist her fellow classmates. Nawal.
Anushka Shavan. Anushka means grace, favor, and lightning. It is in Anushka, just stand there. I would like to say a few things about this lady. Just before we started writing the exams, Anushka decided that this was time for her to give up the IB. And yes, and as I stand here, it's a great inspiration for me, sometimes as a teacher, to see how our students can turn around the very last minute to stand up to the test. Anushka, you've been a wonderful inspiration. Thank you very much. Judajit. We call him Juju. If you are a Ghanaian, you know that Juju means... But his name means, interestingly, winner of war. And if you are a Ghanaian, if you want to win the war, you must get some Juju into your pocket. Ladies and gentlemen, Juju.
Sude. Sude means water, pure and white and clean. Very funny person to be around. This girl can be very pretty and weird in a great way. Ladies and gentlemen, Sude.
We need your claps, please. Thank you. Medhat. Right, Medhat means praise, a person who is loyal to the end. And anyone who is friend with him should be happy to have him. He has the courage to say whatever, he has the courage to say what everyone else is thinking. Medhat, another wonderful inspiration.
Permit me to use his name as we affectionately call him, Abude. Abdallah means humility before God. It's an essential value in Islam. In particular, the name of the Islamic prophet Muhammad's father was Abdullah. Ladies and gentlemen, Abude.
Sarah Hamui. Sarah means princess, okay? I'm sure you see the way she's dressed. And Sarah has lived up to her name every step of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Hamui.
Namat. Namat means to pay homage, honor, respect, and reverence. I think this only makes sense why she is the mother of the class. Ladies and gentlemen, Namat Karim.
Phoebe. All right, Phoebe means bright. That is why she's connected to temperature. All right? If you want heat, if you want hot, if you want light, Phoebe. Ladies and gentlemen, Phoebe. Only Phoebe.
Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. God attracts everyone. That is the definition of God. Ladies and gentlemen, Krishna Patel. Abdel Rahman. Farouk literally means the redeemer, or the one who distinguishes between right and wrong. Farouk is particularly lively and sociable, extroverted and extremely a communicator. He is a likable character due to his gentle, peaceful demeanor and love of humanity and sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdel Rahman.
Amandeep. Amandeep means lantern of peace. Girls with the name Amandeep are known to be very beautiful, but this Amandeep is a boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Amandeep Singh. There is one more. I think there is one more person I have to graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, Doreen Datam. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Howell and Ms. Doreen Atham. Your Excellency, this presentation is from Al Rayyan International School through the board chair to you. It's a little souvenir, a token of our appreciation to you. Thank you very much, Board Chair. Thank you very much, Madam Alpana. Thank you so much, Dr. Fatma.
We're nearly at the end of this evening's program, and for now I want to invite Madam Alpana Makaji, Head of School, to give us a vote of thanks.
Wow. I'm truly overwhelmed with my dear students, alumni, and definitely colleagues who has given a lot of fantastic word of wisdom to us. Dear honorable guest of honor, ARIS board members, colleagues, parents, and my dear students, it's definitely a pleasure and honor to welcome you on behalf of ARIS Secondary School community to our third graduation ceremony class of 2019. My sincere thanks goes to our guest of honor, His Excellency High Commissioner of India to Ghana, Mr. Virender Singh Yadav, and his wife Richa Rao, for being here today to honor our graduates. And you have given a fantastic and very valuable word of wisdom to us. Thank you so much. Class of 2019, yes, it has been a journey, and I will remember very much. And you are really, really special, and I'm very much connected to all of you here, not as a head of school, but as well as your biology teacher. I think my students are there who can remember those days. Yeah. Class of 2019, please remember that this graduation ceremony is not is the beginning of your life journey, basically. It's not, you have just started. One of my favorite authors said one day that education is our passport to the future, and you got this passport today. And tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it, and you need to be very much well prepared for that. We, the ARIS family, thinking of that, have no have not actually left any stone unturned in preparing you to our and your ability. There is not a doubt in my mind that as we send you off, our golden eagles, that the future is yours to write. The world is yours and everything that's on it, so long as you stay kind, strong, open-minded, and fearless in every aspect in your life. Remember that. You are our global ambassadors, as we will always be a part of your narrative. And Hannah, you proved that. And we are so proud of you. Today, your families can be extremely proud of your accomplishments and feel satisfied with their choice in ARIS. We, the ARIS community, thank all the parents, appreciate their trust, support, love to our entire community. Students, please deeply thank to your parents for allowing you to have this unique opportunity and experience to study in ARIS. It's a hard job from their part too. Thank you, parents. My dear parents, the success we celebrate today is yours too. Class of 2019 is a special group of students, 21 students we are counting now, and all of them have come from 7 different nationalities. This multicultural background has definitely helped them to develop an important skills of intercultural understanding and respect. And this is absolutely very vital at this moment in this world, and the world which is waiting for you. Your diverse set of experience are what that makes you absolutely unique. We are immensely proud of your 100% university admission acceptance in various parts of the world. Please give your round of applause to all the facilitators who are with you today, who are not with you even today. We call them as a facilitators, not teacher, because they have guided you. And we believe that the time has come for us not to teach you, but to guide you, show you the path. And your special college counselor, Mr. Emil. Emil, this is a great achievement, and this is the best platform to say thanks to you on behalf of everyone in ARIS community. Now it's a time to say thanks to some of our special people who made this event so successful, and this is always being my part of, something I have to say. Please forgive me if I miss any one of you. That is not intentional. First, I want to, express that. All senior management team, Dr. Fatma, Madam Dana, Madam Reina, our great Mr. Abdullah, and Fida, for your continuous support to inspire us, empower us, and transform the whole ARIS community. Without you, it's impossible for us to stand here and graduate this group of students. You are really making a very big change to the community. Thank you so much. Madam Karesa, Mariam, and the event team, whole event team, the wonderful execution of the program. Madam Karesa, I'm not able to say thank you and say goodbye to you. I think you are going to come back. All students participants, those who performed so well, I can't even believe that we just started the band. I should say that 1.5 years ago, and Mr. Wisdom and the whole team, the way you have performed, it's so professional. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You made the whole event so colorful. Mr. Barak, all the time, you are supporting us, giving us a fantastic clicks all the time. Thank you so much, Mr. Barak. IT team, you are the heart of our school. Mr. Daniel, Mr. T, and the whole IT team, thank you so much for all the support. Dr. Funke, you played a very important role during the time of emotional breakdown of the internal assessment trauma and the night when we had to sit with the students and I was just like the policeman all the time. You supported the students. I used to go to you and say that please talk to the students, make them feel that they are really not losing anything. You made a big job and you really made that. Thank you so much. On behalf of the students and the ARIS community, you are the only person where we all can go and express our feeling. Thank you so much being a part of us. Our admission and communication department, Madam Dena and Miss Urna, for their hard work in communication and coordination all throughout the year. It's not only today. Every work you do for the communication and the admission, it's absolutely speechless. Means we can't say thanks. Thanks is not the word I should say. Your contribution to the social media is just awesome. You have taken the ARIS in a different level in terms of the communications and admission. Thank you so much. Hannah, I think our education, the education we are giving to all the students in ARIS, you are the example of the whole students community. We are so proud of you, so proud of you. Last but not the least, IBDP coordinator, Mr. Harwell. I will miss you dearly because I am not able to talk about my dream and discuss about my dream with you all the time. And honestly, you have really worked so hard, meticulously, the way you have done the whole process of the IBDP coordination for last 2 years. I really, really feel an excellent job you have done. You have been a fantastic colleague to me, and I will miss you dearly.
I think Mr. Howard forgot to graduate the last person. Do you want to talk about that? Last person who's graduating school, who's been in a school for 20 years and is leaving school. So as Arpana said, after 20 years of being a teacher and a dedicated, hardworking teacher, Mr. Howell is leaving the field of education to pursue, I believe, his ikigai. And for that, we are very grateful for everything he's given us, for every student who has come through his path, because he's really been an inspiration. And if I speak in the name of every one of our graduating and alumni, the main person they always remember, and the main person they say inspired them all throughout and took them through every day and made every day worthwhile was Mr. Howard. As such, I would like to thank him for everything he has done. And I do not speak in the name of our own student, but in all the 20 years he's been a teacher, and every student, every child he's touched throughout his life. So we wish you all the best, Mr. Howell, and also know that ARIS will always be your family, and maybe your ikigai will lead you back to us. All the best.
One of my most favorite person in this school, our deputy head, Mr. Brew. Your love, your dedication, your hard work, and your talk to the students. In your everyday life at school, school will never, never, never forget that. We will miss you dearly, Mr. Brew. Mr. Brew is also going for another. So he is also looking up, some different endeavor in his life. And we really, really wish you success. And we will miss you dearly. And Brew, you know that ARIS is always yours. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. All the best, 20-year class of 2019, and thank you so much, parents and my dear kids.
Now, students, I'd like to invite you upstage.
Your journey at ARIS International School has ended. By the power vested in me for the last time, by the governing board of ARIS, I pronounce you graduates of ARIS International School. Please, a round of applause for them. Keep standing, keep standing.
A round of applause for the parents. Give it up for the parents. Thank you so much, parents. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we be seated? Oh yeah.
Bring it from Holland to Ghana. UK, London to Nada. Angola, Cape
Are you ready to dance? Shutting it down with a gun. Know that we're making you dance.
power.